children. This is another story, and by the title, you can see that it's Ariel's Underwater Adventures from the Happily Ever After storybook. Let's begin. But before we do begin, make sure you lay in your comfy bed tucked under with your stuffed toys or teddy bears, or your mom, or your sibling, and listen and try to get some sleep while you're listening to this book. Let's begin. One afternoon, Ariel was hunting for human treasure in a graveyard of old sinking ships with her best friend Flounder. "Come on, Flounder," shouted Ariel as she swam into one of the ships. "Let's look in here." "Are you sure it's safe?" asked Flounder. "Sure," answered Ariel. Follow me. Inside, Ariel found a chest full of treasure. "Oh, Flounder," Ariel gasped. "Have you ever seen anything like this wonderful in your entire life?" Inside the chest, Ariel found a fork and a pipe. "This is great," the little mermaid cried. She put the object into a pouch. "I don't have any of these in my collection yet." Just then, Flounder heard a noise. "What was that?" he cried. "I didn't hear anything," said Ariel, who was too busy looking for more treasures to notice any strange sounds. Trembling with fear, Flounder peeked outside the doorway of the ship. There was a huge mouth full of sharp teeth. It was a shark. "Shark!" screamed Flounder as he raced back inside. Ariel grabbed her bag of treasure. She and Flounder swam quickly to the upper deck. The shark followed, snapping his jaws. Ariel and Flounder squeezed through one of the ship's portholes. Ariel and Flounder thought they were safe, but the fact that the porthole was too small for a shark to fit through didn't stop it for a minute. It crashed right through the side of the ship and continued after them. The mermaid and her little companion were swimming as fast as they could, but they could barely stay ahead of the shark's terrible jaws. The shark lunged at Ariel and Flounder. It missed them, but its strong jaws snapped the ship's mast as if it were a matchstick. Ariel and Flounder swam as fast as they could towards a huge old anchor that was wagged into the sea floor. The shark was right behind them, snapping all the way. "I hope this works," Ariel said with a gasp. Me too," cried Flounder. When they reached the anchor, the two friends slipped through the ring at the top. The shark tried to follow, but it was too big to fit through. "Listen, get out of here," said Ariel. "We can head up to the surface to show Scuffle my new treasure." On the surface, Ariel and Flounder visited with their friend Scuttle, the seagull. Ariel pulled one of her new treasure out of her pouch. "Do you know what this is?" Ariel asked. Scuttle handed him the fork. "Why, certainly," replied Scuttle. "After all, I'm the world's greatest expert on humans. This is a dinglehopper. Humans use it to straighten their hair, like this." Scuttle ran the old fork through Ariel's hair. "What's this, Scuttle?" asked Ariel, handing him the pipe. This is most definitely a snowblower, he answered. It's used to make music. Scuttle blew into the pipe, but nothing came out except water. Nothing worse than a defective scarablet. I don't know how to pronounce it, guys. He cried. Ariel didn't care if the snorblout worked. She was just excited to have more human treasure to add to her collection. She and Flounder said goodbye to Scuttle and headed to Ariel's secret underwater cave, where she hid all her human treasures. Suddenly, the cave got very dark. Ariel looked up and noticed something on the surface of the water, blocking out the moonlight. I'm going to see what this is, Flounder, said Ariel as she began swimming away. Flounder followed Ariel. On the surface, they saw a very big ship. How beautiful it is, she exclaimed. We have got to get a closer look. Ariel and Flounder swam over to it. Scuttle, who had also seen the ship, flew over for a better look too. Ariel and Scuttle reached up and peered over the side of the ship, while Flounder looked on from the water below. Ariel saw a young man. He watched as his shipmates were singing and dancing. I've never seen a human this close before, said Ariel to Scuttle. He's very handsome, isn't he? She added, looking at the young man. The soldier called Prince Eric. He looked kind of hairy to me, said Scuttle, eyeing Prince Eric's sheepdog, Max. But Ariel didn't hear Scuttle. All she could think about was the handsome young man she had just seen. Ariel was falling in love. Suddenly, without warning, a big storm came up. Rain poured down, lightning flashed, and the wind tossed the ship like a toy boat. Ariel watched Prince Eric as he and his crew tried to make the ship afloat as the ship tossed and turned in the water. A bolt of lightning struck the burning moss collapsed onto a keg of gunpowder. The explosion threw Prince Eric overboard into the raging waves. The prince, shouted Ariel. Prince Eric sank under the water. Ariel knew that if she didn't act at once, her handsome prince would drown. Ariel dived into the sea. She grabbed Prince Eric and brought him back up to the surface, holding him tightly. She swam to shore and dragged him onto the sandy beach. While the prince lay sleeping, Ariel stroked his hair and sang him a beautiful love song. How Ariel wished she could be with Prince Eric in the human world. Before the prince began to stir, Ariel heard his shipmates coming. She knew she had to leave before she was seen by the humans. Blowing the prince a kiss, Ariel turned and dove back into the ocean. Ariel and Flounder returned to her secret cave. The little mermaid looked around at all her treasures. Oh, Flounder, said Ariel. Prince Eric is so handsome. I can hardly wait until I see him again. Flounder just smiled. Ariel combed her hair with her dangle-hopper and wished for the day when she could be with her human prince forever. Alright, guys. So, to all the little kids who have listened to this video till the end, I hope you enjoyed Ariel's adventure from the Happily Ever After book. Our next stop is going to be the Sleeping Beauty Getting to Know You story. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, and have a good night's rest, little children. I love you all, and I'll see you guys next time.